Hello, this is Jules from TheCubicle. Today we're going to take an in-depth look at the adjustment features on the GAN356 XS. The XS has a unique tensioning system with swappable tooth hexagonal nuts that are blue and geared GES components that are clear. First, let's take a look at the hex nuts. You can see there are three symbols on it. On the light blue hex nut, you have a dot, the number 1, and the number 3. On the dark blue one, you have a dot, the number 2, and the number 4. These numbers are used to determine the overall tension of the puzzle, 1 being the tightest setting, and 4 is the loosest setting. The dot is a release point to remove the nut from the core. Tensioning the puzzle involves lining up the plastic anchors with a desired number setting on the nut. To start, push the nut down and twist it so one of the plastic anchors points to the number. If you want to use the number on the other nut, set the nut to the release position, which will allow you to swap it out. To install the nut, line up the anchors and the hex nut to the release position, push down, and set it to your desired number to lock it into place. Keep in mind the orientation of the clear GES, just in case it falls out when you're swapping out the hex nuts. An easy way to make sure that the orientation is correct is to see if you have the 3 slots for the tensioning tool facing toward you. Otherwise, you won't be able to use the tool at all. In addition to the hex nuts that control the tension, the XS has a geared system that allows you to do finer adjustments between the number settings. If your clear GES is flush with the hex nut, you are at the loosest setting, 0. To increase the tightness on the GES, use the tool to turn the GES counterclockwise. This system has a max setting of 5 clicks before resetting to 0. You can hear and feel the clicks as the GES moves downwards, compressing the spring. The GES has little arrows so you know which direction to turn. If you turn the other direction, you risk damaging the puzzle, so be careful with this. Personally, I like having my XS on position 3 using the light blue hex and my GES on setting 2, but find the tensions that work for you. Next, we'll take a look at the magnet settings for the XS. The XS edge magnets have 3 settings: inner, middle, and outer. You can use the provided tool, a flathead screwdriver, or even just your fingernail to adjust these settings. Put simply, when the cube is assembled, adjusting the magnets closer to the core of the cube makes the magnets feel weaker. If you want the strongest setting, adjust the magnets away from the core. Be sure to adjust all the edges so that the magnet strength is consistent. At the end of the day, the settings you choose are up to you, and it's cool that GAN makes customization easy. We hope this video helps you find the setup that best fits your needs. And if you don't have an XS but want to learn more about it, check out our full in-depth review. This has been Jules. Thank you for watching.